Hi everybody, and we're back with Stannis Baratheon, King of the Iron Throne. The one true king, of course, but my throne is being challenged now by my greenhorn of a nephew, Sumner Hill. Just a squire. He was a squire in Crakehall, bastard son to my brother Robert, and now he wants to claim my throne. Unbelievable, the gall on this kid. He's gone to Manderford to get support. I don't know why he thinks Lord Ball will give him enough men to win. He's got 900. But hey, let the foolish boy do what he wants. He hasn't even been knighted yet, and he wants the throne. Wow. My niece Lyanna's yet to have a child, which is interesting. Malona Sand is still in Dorne. Still very threatened by the Dornish. I don't like them. Don't like what they're doing over there. Marriage to a Frey isn't particularly threatening, though, so good on that. Why is my council discontent? There's no one discontent. Let's get going. The time of my coronation draws near, only a few more days before I am crowned king before the gods and all my subjects. My court has already been filled with all the vassals of the realm, who have come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. It will never be soon enough. Look at the man I was just looking at. Benfrey Frey died in a joust. Ariane's husband, and she's widowed now, which is interesting, because Oberyn's the heir. And Oberyn would be a lot more deadly. His granddaughter is Malona Sand. High Septon the 24th approached me tonight to personally inform me of how satisfied he is with the great month of festivity I have organized to accompany my coronation. He wanted to be sure that I knew of how welcome he feels at my court, and that he expects great things of me. I'm flattered. A little flattered. I think Stannis is happy with that. Late this evening, as the servants were clearing up our tables, High Septon the 24th decided to talk to me about my new responsibilities after the coronation. As a king, faithful to the Seven, I'll be sworn to care for the secular needs of all my subjects, as well as to stand against the tide of sin and heresy beseeching our world. Yeah, no. Yeah, this one. Talk about the details of responsibilities. Stannis wants to know his responsibilities. For sure. 2 people eloped. Jeremy Goodbrook and Tida Martin. Sure. Not necessarily. They're not of great houses, so it's not really eloping, is it? I mean, I guess he's a Goodbrook. Nor is it really a crime to elope. It's just kind of like bad. Actually, I don't know if it is a crime. It might be. Don't think it is. Here it is. I kneel before the High Septon, as the host of lords and knights surround us in complete silence. His Holiness the High Septon blesses me as he prepares himself to place the crown upon my head and proclaim me King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. I am finally and truly King. King Stannis Baratheon has been crowned Stannis the First. First thing I want to do, search for a smith to create jewels befitting my status. Make me a crown. Stannis' crown must be made. He can be married, but he is celibate. Will he get married? I can't imagine him getting married. Especially if he's celibate, because if he gets married, then his duty is to try to have kids. At least that's how he sees it. That's how he talks about it, which with Selyse. So, yeah, no. No. I mean, I could always marry the Hightower girl. She's highborn. Why is she here? Oh, you were to marry Renly. You're still here. Yeah, I'm not going to marry you to my nephew. Give the Hightower's support to my nephew. Do you imagine? Yeah, Lord Baratheon's a pretty decent one. Marry him. Ambitions. I don't think he wants any of these. Maybe obtain a Valyrian steel sword. Yeah, why not? Council's discontent. Who is discontent? I don't see anyone discontent. Succession always makes the council discontent. Oh, okay. Till the 27th of the 12th moon. Oh, this month. Okay. Oh, not this month. This year. Who's in my dungeons? It's past time, by the way. And we'll check who's in the dungeons. The Lord of Crab Shore and his family. Well, you were a traitor. You were, so How is it... How... Oh, this game really wants to make me a tyrant. Suppose I'll let you bend the knee. You've served a couple years, I think. Not even that. A couple months, maybe, in prison. Like as... Oh, no. 3 years in prison. Staghorn. Stagbrand. Weren't you the one who rose up against me? Am I imagining this? Oh, no. You rose up against Stagbrand. Who rose up against Stannis? The Greyjoys. I already have no idea what's been going on in this series. I don't think anyone of interest died in that war. Might be wrong. Probably am wrong, but... Yeah, I don't remember anyone in particular. How long has he been in the dungeons? Can I check? Is there... Oh, in prison for 0 years. I'll keep you in for a year, and then I'll let you and your family go. That'll be your punishment. Lord Renly Baratheon has been a leal and able servant. Yeah, give him... compensation. King Stannis, some among your subjects have been found to be pillaging the lands under my dominion. I demand that they are made to pay just recompense so that the damage caused can be repaired. Yeah, of course. It's only just. The Harlaws are going at it again. Them and the Volmarks had their little stint of raids. I think it was this guy. Idiot. And they were really asking for a lot of punishment. For some time now, the county of Storm's End has served as an unofficial training ground for your armies, as there is plenty of open space on which to train and abundant food to feed the troops. A group of senior officers are now petitioning you for money in order to erect an official regimental cap in the county. Yeah, sure. There you go. And with that said, it has been, what, 2 years since my ascension to the throne. When it's officially 2 years, when it hits the 8306, I will grant Storm's End to my brother Renly. Because succession seems to have kind of simmered down a little. People are accepting Stannis as king now. During the last few days, I've overheard the same conversation again and again. Apparently the most renowned goldsmith is traveling through the Iron Throne, and my courtiers are prattling excitedly about his work. Perhaps I should invite this man and employ his services. Nothing displays authority like fine jewelry. Yeah. Yep. The goldsmith Osney courteously accepted my invitation and arrived at court a mere week later. He has presented me with some sketches of his previous work and several letters of recommendation. I'm assured of his skill, although I ask myself just how much money I can spare for a set of crown jewels. Yeah, one and all. Give all the money. I want my crown. I want people to know who the king is. It'll be fine. Ooh, it's turning colder and colder. People of King's Landing can no longer work in the fields. Well, winter seems to have come. Starks weren't lying about that. Rob still doesn't have a son. He does have 2 daughters, and she's pregnant again. The young Penrose girl has been just popping them out for Rob. Huh, Jocelyn, Cynthia, now maybe a son. She has not gotten any kids, meanwhile. Oh, it seems that Crane won his war. I can imprison you, right? Why can't I imprison you? You are a traitor, like declared by me. Your Grace Garland Tyrell has been defeated, his reign of misrule has come to an end, and stability has been brought to Highgarden. Lord Loras Tyrell, his heir, shall henceforth rule the Reach as your Lord Paramount. Signed, Lord Parman of the House Crane. I don't really support this ascension. Where's Crane? You, sir, are going to my dungeons. He fled. Parman the Candida. He's joined the company of the cat. His son inherited his lordship. He fled from Westeros, knowing he couldn't withstand against the king. Can I free Garland? He is, after all, the rightful Lord of the Reach. I think Stannis cares something about that. Not like he hasn't been in that situation. The younger brother taking his title. Well, I guess here he hasn't. Yeah, there's no one I can use to help free. Wow. Why is he in the Westbrooks prison? Oh no, he's just in their court. Give me my prisoner. Good news, my king, Osney said excitedly. The goldsmith has informed me that precious metals and gemstones have been located in a nearby province. If we send an expedition, it could increase the quality of the crown jewels we're currently crafting. Send someone to the ends of the world if need be. We have money, after all. Not really using it for anything. Yeah, obligate Roderick Greyjoy to stay out of factions. You saw what happened to your father. Okay, well, he's joined. What's this dangerous... It was him. It was him in an independence faction by himself, causing a dangerous one. Well, now he's promised not to, so... There you go. Crown Loyalists are rising, led by Lord of Bluegrove. Oh, the date passed. Morris of Greenwood gave me bizarre... Yeah, I don't care about sexual preferences. Stannis don't judge. Whoa. Whoa. No. They want Viserys for the Iron Throne. Well, I'll get to that in a second. First, I'm giving Renly the Stormlands. Renly, congratulations. You henceforth shall rule in Storm's End. And Stormlands. Congrats. So, Renly is my Lord Paramount. And I lost a lot of my council because of that. I need a new hand. Someone I trust. Gowan Catherine is not a bad choice. Do I like him? Like him decently enough. How about Lord Merrick? I like him more, actually. Merrick Massey will serve as my hand. Master of Coin can be Gowan Catherine, who I don't mind. Osney is serving me right now. But he isn't quite a Master of Coin, is he? Do that. Master of Whispers, I'm in need of a new one. Not Olimar Pyle, that's for sure. He hates me. Jocelyn Stark? No. How about the girl Murray? I don't like her. I don't like her. Lord of Duskendale, I suppose. I like him. He's pretty good. He doesn't like me, though. How about Ronnet the Red? Let's make Ronnet the Red Master of Whispers. I think that's interesting. Heir to House Cunnington. Need a new Septon. Septon Quentin will serve me on my council. And finally, the High Admiral, a man I admire. Is Renly's Master of Laws? Okay. I'll let Lord Gowan Wild be Master of Ships. Draw Cracklaw Point. Does have a fleet of its own, I assume. No, it doesn't. But it borders the ocean, so that should be fine. That'll be okay. Because we got a couple more important things to deal with now. I won't give you any titles because you're not the rightful Lord of the Reach. And Stannis does not like that. For the sake of the game, I'm not going to imprison Loras Tyrell. But I won't make him Warden of the South, and I won't give him titles. Because the game will immediately, brand me a tyrant for it, which I think is really stupid. Especially because it was a forced rebellion that I spoke out against, and they were like, no. And now I can't, apparently, try to put my Lord of the Reach back in power? I don't know. Garland is the Warden of the South. And since he's imprisoned, I need to come up with a new Warden of the South. Can I not make him Warden of the South? Why not? I think I would be able to. Apparently not. Oh well, but yeah. Dangerous faction. Oh, that's a lot of men. Loras has 18,000 men with him. But that says a lot more. He's got Godry Faring supporting him. Lord of Stokeworth. Dale Stokeworth. And Lord Norrin Gaunt. They're all a part of this. What are you guys doing? All a part of this planned rebellion. Are you kidding me? Estermont. Shut up. Stop being mad about titles. You're my uncle. He's my brother. He gets Storm's End, not you. And Sumner... You're gonna try to claim the throne for me. He's been knighted. Sir Sumner Hill, so it seems Lord Titus Bald has knighted him. Maybe it was the Craig Hall Knight who he served as a squire. Doesn't really matter. He's a knight now. Good for him, I guess. Charity work on my behalf is proceeding well. Good, good. Always good news. Stannis cares so much about charity. Oh, that's gone down to 23%. It's no longer dangerous at all. They need another Lord Paramount in there or else they can't threaten me. My brother Renly is a member of the royal family, should be protected by a member of the Kingsguard. Who shall we send to Storm's End to fulfill this duty? Robert did send someone to protect me. Wendell Manderly has served with me. I think Stannis probably trusts him more than a lot of men, despite his opinion being kind of low, because he spent, what, like 15 years with Stannis in Storm's End. So I'll keep Wendell Manderly around me. Hugo Vance could be a decent choice. And Sir Adam Whitehead, a young knight, a Stormlander, he knows the land well. But Hugo is more experienced. I think I want the experienced man to protect Renly, rather than the young brash knight. He's a brave man, skilled. Yeah, he's just a little depressed. That's okay. Sir Hugo Vance is going to protect Renly in Storm's End. It seems that Alice, the spymaster of the Lord of Bywater, has been sent. Why? Why are you going to reveal this plot? It has no support. In fact, I'm going to cancel it because it has no support. Because the game won't let me rescue Garland. Who is the Lord of the Reach, by the way. Not this guy. Come on, Loras the Meek. Please. Well, he did have children. Only one of the Tyrells to do so. Oh no, he had a daughter. When did he have a daughter? Oh, she was born after he died. What? Wait a minute. 2 years after he died. That's not right. 11th of the 7th moon. No, 5th of the 11th moon. 8302. When were you born? 8303. Huh. She was born kind of like exactly 9 months after he died. Okay. Oh well. I'll trust you for now that it's his. Fair enough. I was overcome by excitement and curiosity when Osney informed me the crown jewels were completed. As I am waiting in my throne for his servants to carry the great box across the room, I struggle not to leap up and meet them halfway. When I finally touch the heavy lid, my hands are shaking. Stannis is so excited. He's so happy. Regalia worthy of a true king. Here comes my stuff. Ah, yes. And this won't be the crown of majesty. This will be Stannis' crown. Yes. Stannis' is that right? Aenys crown. No, it's not. You just put the thing. Yeah. Doesn't seem right, so let's get rid of that S. There you go, Stannis' crown. Yeah, Aenys' crown, Stannis' crown. There you go, he's got himself a crown. He's got himself an emerald scepter, I suppose. Fair enough. And what did he get? A sword of heroes. Not unlike the Lightbringer, maybe. A golden sword just for decoration, not for fighting. Yeah. He does need a sword for himself, though. Hence why we're doing that. What is this crown? You're wearing it. You're not wearing the storm crown. What? Wear it. Wear it, Stannis. You want to join me? Yeah, no. No, thank you. Keep Hubert safe, I guess. Don't really want you here. I know she's 17, but I'm starting to wonder if she's barren. Because they have not had a kid. Been married for 3 years. I guess that isn't a lot of time, but then Jocelyn... Oh, Jocelyn is pregnant. Good for her. Is there a war in the north? Oh, it's a minor one. Okay. That's fine. When is this happening? 8307, 9th of the 6th moon. The High Septon's a crown loyalist? That's surprising. Renly's a crown loyalist. Obviously, my brother is now very loyal that I gave him Storm's End. Young Balon Hasty is my ward. Fair enough. He serve as my squire? He can. Who else can I take as a squire? Titus Bracken. But he's a bastard. I'll take young Alexander Massey. He was great friends with Stagbran. Obviously, Stagbran died. Oh. You'll be taught well. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you guys. Gotta let you loose. You've been there for about 2 years almost now. Yeah, a little over a year. All be let go except for Osmond, who will be ransomed back. He can pay for himself. Lord Crane. There he goes. He's paid. He served a sentence. Richard not doing too well. The kitchen is truly a wonderful place filled with delicious things and smells, but it worries me that Alessander spends all his time here when he should be practicing sword fighting and learning how to rule. I don't know. Well, Stannis is authoritative, I guess, yeah, and a little ruthless. It's forced him to learn to fight, and he's become brave. And he's become a poor fighter. He's actually becoming a decent fighter. If he became a little better, he might be a member of the Kingsguard someday. Jocelyn had a daughter, Lyanna Stark. We need a warden of the south. And it's not gonna be him. Pick someone. Tyga wants to join me. No, Lannister. It'll be my brother. Renly is the warden of the south. And you can suck it, Loras. Because you are not the rightful ruler. Garland is, and I won't stop it. I will not stop petitioning for Garland to rule the Reach. Crown focus. The Lannisters in an alliance with the Tullys. It's not something... She married Stafford Lannister? Really? This old guy? Ugh. Okay, I guess. Well, Catelyn's her heir, though. Edmure did not leave behind a stable mind, did he? To be fair, neither did Hoster. Alan Mosbro died. Lord Raynor inherits. Okay. Come on now. Oh, it's the same war. Gobber of the Red Dunes declared a war against the tyranny of Princess Ariane. Oh, by himself, so he's not going to win. Okay. Okay, all the people left Viserys' faction except for Loras. Hubert Aaron's a loyalist as well to the crown. There's a faction for Vela, but who really, you know, it's Lord Pyle. Let Pyle be by himself. I'm surprised Viserys has still not had a kid. Is he sterile? He's won a lot of tourneys. There's no way I don't know who this is at this point, right? He's just winning tourneys. Why is that tyrannical? Robert literally exiled all Targaryens. Oh, that's always happened in this mod, and it's always frustrated me. Balon's Impulsum seems unable to tell right from wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't pat him on the head. Don't think the strap either, but, you know, not pat him on the head, that's for sure. Rhaenys is remarried and pregnant. That's bad. She married an Aegon, a Westerosi Valyrian. She could be pregnant from Moraine Waters. She has a bastard Aerys Waters and a true-born daughter, Vaela Targaryen. Silver hair. You know. And now she's pregnant. It would be troubling if she gave birth to a son. That would be troubling. She married again, and she married an Estermont who died. You're not doing too well. She's widowed once more. Oh, Ariane. How's Greyjoy doing? He's not... I don't understand why Euron's not pressing for anything. He's not going for it. Ooh. I don't like this. I don't like friendly Jaime being friends with people. He had a club-footed son. He's called Lancel. How's Tyrion doing? He's still alive. He's had 2 wives, both dead. You have depression and stress. Perenna, Alysanne, and Tybalt Lannister. They're all dwarfs. All 3 of them. Oh well. Young Balon seems to think a lot about justice, fairness, and righting the many wrongs in the world. Yep. I like that. He's just. Good, Balon, good job. Rob revoked the High Lordship of the Dreadfort. Good for you, Rob. Taking power away from the Boltons. I definitely respect that. Someone laughed at me. I'll find the culprit and make him or her choke on their laughter. Who dares laughing at me? Who? When I found out who it was who had laughed at me, I tried to swallow my pride, but I choked on it and managed to escape. Now Mario won't talk to me. I do not need her advice anyway. Yes, Stannis obviously cares very much if George R. R. Martin's old wife, laughed at him. I'm sure Stannis would care. A merchant specializing in rare books and scrolls has arrived in King's Landing seeking an audience. He's learned of your enthusiasm for reading and other learned pursuits and is offering you the chance to purchase one of his wares. Sure, I'll take the new book. Observations upon the recent bloodletting of the Stepstones. Oh, is that in reference to the... Is that like generated by the game and in reference to what Euron's doing, or is that too much? Am I thinking too much? Oh, it's the War of Ninepenny Kings. Okay, there. Galbert Vaith has been captured. Oh, Gawain Wild died of a natural death. His son is inherited. His son is quite good. I do like him a little bit. In need of a new High Admiral. I really do like Jaime, so I suppose Jaime Lannister is high as Master of Ships. There you go, Lannisters. You're back on the council. My roots may be Stormlander, but I identify more with the Kingslander people I rule. Yeah, let's change to Kingslander since I'm going to be ruling in the Iron Throne. Did my brother do that? No, he didn't. He didn't ever. Well, then I won't either. Huh. I'm still Stormlander, yes. Stannis won't change. If his brother didn't change, why would he? Renly has tried... Oh, it seems Renly finally got... He finally had enough of the Estermonts always, getting mad at giving away titles to other people and complaining about not having enough titles. So he imprisoned them. I understand, Renly. I get it. They're real pains in the ass, these guys. Tourney Languid Hole. Yeah, I'm not going to join. Stannis isn't one for tourneys. Seems unlikely Renly will have another kid. She's a harlot. Word stood against the word, the farmers against the courtiers about damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. Farmer should be compensated, yes. Sir Howard was not happy because he despises justice. You, sir, are a fool. My lack of mercy or pity towards my enemies has long instilled fear in my people, but I've come to think that this ruthlessness is not a strength, but a weakness. Interesting character development for Stannis. He's no longer ruthless. So he's still very just. He's just allowed himself to be a little more lenient now. Maybe not be so strict, I suppose. Roose is Lord of Dawnfist. I guess if Davos were to show up now and give me... smuggle rats into the city, I would probably forgive him, be a little lenient despite the law. Or maybe not cut off his fingers, but still punish him in some more minor way. I don't know. A dangerous revolt broke out in Moat Cailin. Many prominent Crannogman landholders raised an army of peasants, trained and led by a corps of proper soldiers under the command of Edwin Tam. Seek to restore an independent Crannogman realm. Well, not really worrisome, is it? Because they've not even risen up. They're not anywhere. Seems my nephew got wounded. He's brave, though. He's become wounded and has thought better of his stupid war and has just given up on it. It's like, no, I won't try to claim the throne. Marry a good. I still want to see you married. Make your own subsection of Baratheons. Stannis isn't a monster, Bold Stag? I mean, I kind of like the name because the stag is my sigil. But not Bold Stag. Come on. Come on, kid. Fairly certain the stag is on here. Yeah. How is it in the sigil? It's like that. Yeah. And we'll do what usual bastards do and inverse the colors. House Boldstag, sure. There you go. Sir Sumner Boldstag. I like it. The sigil looks neat. You don't have one yet. Balon is turning into quite the fighter. These two wards of mine might both end up in my Kingsguard. Alessander less so because he's not even trained. Well, he is trained apparently now, so yeah, both of them could end up in the Kingsguard. Who's currently my Kingsguard? Mandon Moore still. Hugo Vance, who's obviously defending Renly. Wallace Wainwood. Kurth Vance, who might die soon of gonorrhea. There's two Vances on the Kingsguard. They're brothers, actually. Interesting. Lord Commander Donald Noy, the Eagle of the Kingsguard. And there's Sir Wendell Manderley and Sir Adam Whitehead. Viciously slandering me? Whatever. I mean, she's not really threatening, is she? 23 and married to a Catherine. Not really threatened by her power of 0 men. Or no, 6 gold. Most threatening thing about her is that she's a Stark, but obviously the Starks seem pretty subservient to Stannis. He's had 2 sons. Oh, good for you, Rob. Edwil Stark and John Stark. No Jon Snow this time. You notice Balon is being very stubborn when he plays with the other children. Yup. Stannis is a stubborn one. Actually surprised he doesn't have the stubborn trait. Peasant revolt has ended. I didn't even know I had one, but okay. He will be executed. I know I'm not ruthless anymore, but it's a peasant revolt. Come on. I can't quite send the leader of the Night's Watch. Still not really, merciful or anything. I thought my courtier Harwood Bowling to be a more reasonable man. He's requested a duel. Yeah, sure. You can duel him. I don't mind. It seems Stannis has brought peace to the throne. Surprising, really? No one, because he's a fantastic king. Wait, is the model for this just the same? Or does he actually not able to wear it? No, it's the same model as the Storm Crown. Oh, well that sucks. Okay. Just realized that. I still have the skull of Rhaegar Targaryen. Yeah, it'll sit here. Uragon Greyjoy wants me to support his claim to the Isles. No. No. But he's gotten a cohort to get support. His first wife was killed by his brother Balon, and his second wife died of gonorrhea. Second war against the tyranny of Robb. Robb should do fine against the Lord of Arendelle. Good, he's gotten Roderick to like me. Beric of the Torrentine died, okay. Is Arthur Dayne in any position to inherit, actually? No. My young ward Alessander. Yeah, see, Alessander Massey's becoming a good fighter. Special interest. Both of you. He's a skilled fighter and brave. If I'd made him a marshal, could have actually commanded men. Balon will command men. No, I'm not going to give you money. How's Stefan coming along? Pretty decently. This kid will probably one day rule the Iron Throne. So, gotta check up on him periodically. Renly the Fat. Stannis is known as the Just, King Stannis the Just. After years of careful planning, Tend, good brother from the court of Lord Roderick of Saltcliffe, has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring her intention to go off and carve out a realm of her own. Good luck with that. She is trying to conquer the Ice Rivers. Okay, and what are the Ironborn doing? Oh, they're fighting Uragon. This is more minor than Tanda going off to beyond the wall and conquering nothing. You know, who cares about an event triggering for this? It's gotten 7,000 men. It's nowhere near enough. She has 1.5 to take this land. Yeah, she'll win. I'm not going to take sides. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. In fact, yeah, it's about time that we end this episode here. Peace? What else is there to say? Stannis brought peace. Which proves to me and everyone that if Stannis wins the throne in the books, which he should, there will be peace. He's the best king, best choice, best Stannis. The Manus rules still. And, yeah, now we've hit a wave of peace. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.